say it like, hi guys, I'm Isel.
I'm Nena, and welcome back to our channel. Don't forget.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. And welcome back.
To like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that bell to get notified when we post a new video. Okay. Make sure you do it. I don't know why they gave me this pen. I didn't. You just grabbed it. I had it. I was the one taking notes, and you just come with.
And she want to school you guys. Like, you better watch this video.
Period.
That's a period.
So today
we've been laughing a lot.
I know. Supposedly we're supposed to cry today.
I know we're supposed to cry, but I kind of went all dark since.
We're laughing the pain away.
Killing people's brothers and killing people's cats.
We're gonna have, what are we gonna do? We're gonna have like, how do we explain?
We're gonna have like like 1 to 4 topics depending how the conversation goes, and we're gonna go like give our point of view of that certain topic. Like maybe we agree, maybe we don't agree, and we'll just give our points of view.
Yes. So. And it's okay to have different points of views, but there is one wrong view.
Yeah, because sometimes we're like, we could be like, yeah, we agree on certain things, and there's certain things that we just don't agree on. And then I tell her like, I'm always right and you're wrong. No, but yeah, it's okay to have different topics. So yeah, I mean different topics, different points of view. Yeah, also different topics. Talk about anything you want at
this point. So yes, stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We're gonna talk about it. What's wrong? She like really likes it. So take that pen away from her.
Okay. So like again, this is the way we see it. It's okay for you to have a different opinion about it.
I mean, yeah. If you guys have any other thing, just we're very open-minded. Just
to learn, I guess.
To learn, to maybe, oh yeah, now I see why you see it that way. There's certain
I thought you were gonna tell me something.
There's certain points where we're probably like, oh, we didn't see it that way. We were seeing it another way. So
yes,
yeah. Or maybe
you'll be surprised because there is 2 opinions, I guess. But that one like thing could have like different information, different points of view.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah,
yo me entiendo.
Yeah, like we may be like, oh, this is what we did, this is what we think, and then someone gives us, oh, in this way, like in this point, and it's like, oh, now I see where you're coming from. But it's also about like sticking to what you believe in, and that's, But
so yeah, let's go to our first topic. Why don't eeny meeny miny moe? Or they go.
Stop getting that, but just go to order. Okay, the first topic is about
abortion. Well, here it says abortron. It's an abortion. ABORTION. Read it. Okay, I'm writing ugly. Yeah. You put ABORTRON.
Why? That's supposed to be an I.
Well, it's not. So we're gonna know how to read. Learn how to write.
I know how to write. I just can't understand my handwriting because I want it for sloppy.
So we're gonna talk about abortion. And I feel like
abortion.
Abortron. Abortron.
Okay, so we're kind of a sensitive topic. I don't think we should like. This is where our dark humor comes from. When we say we have dark humor,
but we don't mean it in a manera. We don't in a bad way.
We don't mean it. For those that don't know Spanish, we don't mean no disrespect.
You know what this pen reminds me of?
That you want to be a teacher. I think the whole video is just gonna be about her disrespect.
The show that I was watching, it was like,
what show were you watching?
The novela, the patito feo. And like, en el mundo de caramel.
Oh, yeah.
She has a
It's convenient throughout the whole video.
So yeah, abortion is our first topic. So our first topic is abortion. And this topic I feel like is really sensitive to a lot of people.
Yeah, it is sensitive. It is a sensitive.
It's a very debatable conversation, I guess, because everyone has to. Everyone's like, oh, but Controversial.
It's very
controversial topic. I have a list like that. So controversial.
We all have like we both can speak. I think they know that.
Yeah.
All our like how many videos we had already? Already.
Yes. So it's very controversial. It's a very controversial topic. Everyone has different views. Everyone sees it differently. In my personal choice, I am pro-choice. There's people are like pro-choice, pro-life. I'm pro-choice.
And why?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say what your thing is. Okay.
Okay. Come on, give this a microphone. Let me talk.
Give me the microphone.
I want to say my thing. I want people to hear me loud and clear. No, I said no. Oh, your dirty fingers. Because you broke the register. Okay, so me, como I'm pro-life. No, I'm pro-choice too.
Yes. A lot of people, some people, see it as that once it's inside you, it's a bunch of living cells. So a lot of people see it as an actual life, and they're just like, why are you gonna kill a human being? I see it as, but I feel basically, yeah, technically yes, but mostly it's like it's my body. I know what I'm capable of doing. I know when I'm ready for something. And yes, there are birth controls, there are condoms, there are, Plan B, yes. But at the end of the day, it's like some people, no matter how much you take care of yourself, if it happens, it happens, Birth control, it's not 99% sure. Condoms tampoco, because they break. And then Plan B's tampoco. And it's like some people, no matter how safe you are, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah. I mean, to piggyback for what she's saying, with the whole, like, you could, like, birth control and everything, like, yeah, it's, like, it's possible to do that because I feel it happened with me with Natalie. But, and it wasn't even planned. But, actually, did it happen to me with Natalie? Was I birth control? Maybe I got off. Maybe I'm lying to you guys. To go back. I think we did that. But me, like, you see how you see it, like, oh, it's just like a cell. What did you say? Was it a cell? Cell or something different? No, me, I honestly, even though I am pro-choice, I do see it like it's still alive. Personally, I do. I mean, I'm still pro-choice. I'm gonna say I'm pro-life, but I still see it like it's alive, which is why it's very touchy for me, because it's like, to me, like, once it's there, even though maybe it's just the egg or like a sperm, whatever the case is, like, it's just, to me, it's just that say, like, life is already growing in you. So for you, I always tell, like, people, if you're gonna do that, you gotta be sure, like, you're not gonna regret it. You gotta be, like, positive if this is what you really want to do, because I don't, like, if people tell, like, I don't go against abortion. Like, I feel like it's their body, it's their whatever. They know when they want. They know when they want to be a parent, or maybe nobody's even a parent, but they know that at this moment is like, it's not happening. Like, I can't do it right now, or even like, no, I'm not gonna be a good mom. Like, I just it happened. I try to take care of myself, and so I get it. But to me personally, it's just like you're killing your life. To me, like, I'm not gonna tell you you're a murderer. Oh, you got an abortion, you're a murderer. No, but that's what makes me feel bad, because it's like, I prefer people not to do it, but I respect people that do it, because it's like, it's okay, like, it's okay to do it because it's your body, stuff like that. You wish that it didn't happen, because sometimes women get raped and they didn't ask for it, they didn't, like, and it's like, well, I'm not gonna say, oh, you murdered someone because you're like, you got an abortion. No, it's just, to me, the way it just seems like, oh, I'm gonna respect it and everything. And I'm not gonna judge you for it. It's just, I just see that still, to me, it's still like a life.
I don't know. Maybe
I don't see it as a cell. I just
feel
like
yelling though?
It's a thing. I don't know. Because you got the pen, I need to get them.
Blew my whole eardrum and shit. I was like, woo.
I don't see it as a cell.
Well, maybe because you know, I haven't experienced it. Maybe now I'm like, just a bunch of cells. But, you know, I never had that.
Well, you're not gonna, when it first starts going in, you're not gonna feel it going in.
No, but I'm saying, like, if I were to, like, find out, like, let's say I were to take a test, like, yeah, and then, like, maybe I find out and I'm like, and then, you know, I think about it, like, I'm like, it hits me and I'm like, damn, you know, maybe me da el cariño, like that, you know.
But I also feel like it shouldn't stop, because I feel like maybe some people think that, like, they are programmed, oh my god, like, it's like alive, it's not, it doesn't go, like, it goes against Jesus or whatever the situation. People actually, even though they don't want it, they stick with it, and at the same time, it does more harm to the baby, because it's like, I don't want this feeling.
I'm just saying,
like, let's say people start thinking like that. Right now, you don't think it, because, like you said, it's a cell, you have.
I'm lost. No, that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's what I'm saying, like, for right now, that's what I'm, because I never experienced, you know, I've never, you know, been pregnant. I can say that freely. So I don't know what it's the feeling of it. The feeling of finding out, the feeling of, like, reflecting and it finally hitting you, like, oh shit, you know, like, I'm actually, like, pregnant. You know, and then I could be like, oh, you know, it's not, like, I saw it as a living cells before, but now I see it as an actual life. Like, like, maybe my point of view changes, or maybe, like, oh, well, I'm pregnant, it's still a bunch of cells. You know?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Why would it just change? Like, what's gonna make it change from you seeing it from a life than you seeing it from a cell?
The maternal instinct.
There's like a thing for maternal instinct.
Supposedly they say that when you get pregnant, te dan the maternal instinct.
Oh, so maybe, yeah. But then you're gonna know, maybe I'm gonna keep the baby, or you're gonna be like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta think twice about it?
Well, I'll think twice about it. Like, I'm like, oh shit, you know?
You feel like it was better, like, if it was a cell, it'd be like, oh, if I want to leave more, if I want to abort it, it's just a cell. But instead of we got pregnant, then it's like, you make you feel differently.
Yeah, maybe they feel differently. Because maybe I wouldn't be like, oh, you know, maybe right away, I think everyone is different. Maybe right away I don't feel the maternal instinct. Mm-hmm. Maybe I don't feel anything towards it. I'm just like, okay, well, whoops, I'm pregnant, you know. I know I'm not ready for it, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and I have good, you know, points of view. Not because, oh, I got pregnant, might as well go, like, walking down the block, like, como se me voy comiendo soda. But maybe, you know, what if I, like, you know, I do it, and then I'm just there, and then you ves que a veces no me pega, yeah. And then I sit a while, yeah. And I'm like, holy shit, I'm fucking pregnant. And then it's, you know, like, me empiezo a cariñar, you know? Like, I start thinking about the future, and then me empiezo a cariñar, and then, you know.
Well, I don't know if I'm a bad mother, but I did not get that maternal instinct.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, let me tell you. I did not. I just, from the beginning, I always knew a life was a life. That was just my mindset. I didn't change when I got pregnant or not, thinking it was a cell. But I was just always, but me, with that maternal instinct, I didn't feel it when I got pregnant. I was just like, what the fuck? My life is ruined.
You want that out there?
No, but it's because some people think that. I'm not the only one. Like, it's no. I'm sorry if I'm gonna get judged for it.
Wait, let's put pause, porque después va a decir, ya cut that out the blog.
No. But some things, yeah, pero no. I usually tell you, and then you forget. Like, when I told you, cut this off from Vinny, and you still put it. You see, so don't come say it.
I forget.
And I even put it, I think it was when it was playing. Or after, I don't know. Okay, but anyway, my point is that I didn't feel that maternal instinct. I just thought, but now I love my daughter more than anything in the world, so it's different. I guess you're right when you say it's different for everybody, because I did not.
Yeah, it's different.
It took me a while. It took me until my daughter gave me my first kick for me to actually, like, accept it.
But some people, they already have the little bump, and they're just like, voy a cuidar este niño con toda mi vida. Nope. Like, doing their best, you know, to take care of it. That's what I'm saying. Everyone is different.
Yeah. You see, I didn't think that. I mean, I did think about abortion, and I feel like the only reason I did it was because I felt like it wasn't the baby's fault, which probably wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know, like how people see it. I just felt like that. It could have been either way. It could have turned out that maybe I never felt the maternal instinct, and I felt like maybe it would ruin my life. But I'm glad that it kicked in, and my baby, you know, I learned to love my baby. So.
But not everyone is like that, because if people from the jump, they know that they're not gonna be great mothers, and then they still have it, and then they're not great mothers.
Yeah, I could either way. I think at that maybe some people just know each other more as a person. Maybe like, you know, because me, I thought I was just like, that was my thing. I was like, I can't do this. Like, me as a mom, like, no, I just don't see it. Like, I just didn't see And then they just changed.
So, yes, that's our thing. If you guys ever need to talk about it, or you guys ever want to like disregarte,
Don't talk to Nena. She thinks it's a son.
no, but if it's something that you have done and you know you're afraid, because you know a lot of Hispanics, I feel like, or like the
yeah, there's always judgy, and I feel like if you're pro-life, I accept that too, but don't come at me and tell me, don't, like, when it comes to like, oh, but you should think like me, that's when it starts like, no, if I'm respecting you, I think you should respect me, because I'm open, and I'm like, okay, yes, I understand why, that's your life, you know, you feel like people, you know, you should keep your child when you get pregnant, you shouldn't, like, that's bad, whatever the circumstances, that's good, that's how you feel, that's what makes you, that's what you believe in, and I'm not gonna go in here and be like, and try to change your opinion on that, because I wouldn't want people to change my opinion.
Let's say Isel tells me that she's gonna have an abortion, and then I'm like pro-life, and I'm like, so you're really, like, she's telling me this as like her cousin, her friend, whatever, and I'm like guilting her, like, they don't want to hear that from you, they just want you to be supportive, like, okay, you know, I don't agree with what you decided, you know where I stand with that, but if you want, I would go, you know, hold your hand or take you to the, you know, the support, because you know, people think that it's just, I don't know about everyone, but you know, some people, it's not easy, but it's a choice they have to make, because you know, they're wise enough to know that maybe they're not ready for it economically, or just not something that they wanted, or something that they planned. So it is hard, because you know, abortion does take a toll on a human body, a woman's body. So you know, be supportive for your friend, be there emotionally for your friend.
Yes, what she said, exactly. Because you know, it's not easy, because you think it might be easy for them, oh, they get an abortion because, oh, whatever, they don't care about life, like, I don't think abortion is easy, like, yeah, we'll go take this kid out, that's it. Like, just know you're pregnant. I mean, just know you're pregnant, you know, whatever, they have the reasons behind it, you know. I don't think you should just, like, you know, judge people on that.
Don't be asking why they decided to do it either. If they tell you I'm gonna get in, if they decide to tell you why, cool. But don't be like, why though? You know, just be like, okay then, you know, I'll take you if you want.
Like, are you okay? Or
don't ask. They don't owe anyone an explanation but themselves.
They only know why they're doing it.
Yeah, they know why they're doing it.
And that's on what?
That's on period.
Okay.
So now that we're on topic of kids or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you like what is your idea of having one kid or having multiple kids? Or Duque, you have like one kid, right? And like, how do you feel that people come and tell you, you know, you should give Daddy a sister or a brother?
Okay, so to regards to that question, I would say mind your business. But I mean, technically, I do want to say that, like, mind your business, though. I don't question you and your 5 kids. And
they all stink it too.
One is just, it depends on how I personally, with one kid, I'm happy. I go have one kid, but I respect people. I actually respect people more than one kid, and that's not degrading, like, you know, people with just one kid. But if you have more than multiple, like, kids, the way I see it, I feel like I just want, like, as a person, my heart is full. Like, I just am happy with my one kid. Like, I thought that I wanted like 4 kids, or like 3 kids at least. And that's what my mindset, if I ever had kids.
Boy, was I wrong.
And then, I don't know, it was just because of my pregnancy experience. And it was just like, you know, people will be like, oh no, the people always say that, like, once they give birth and then they come back again 2 years later, they have like 2-3 kids later on. And I just like knew in my heart from the beginning that I didn't, like, personally, I didn't want anymore. I looked at Nelly and I said, like, this is enough, and I don't want to go through like the pregnancy thing again. And not that, like, I was just, you know, it was just like, I didn't feel like I had a good pregnancy. The only thing I liked was my baby kicking. And then, so that would kind of influenced it. And then also was like, I'm just happy. And then I was like, maybe they're right. Maybe I changed it. But I like, as years, and even until today, like, nearly like 5 years old, she's about to be 6, I still feel like I don't want any more kids anymore. Like, I feel like I'm just okay. Like, I don't, and but people with like more than one kid, I feel like it's just, I feel like it's more because it's like you have a kid and now you have another one. You have like more responsibility. So I feel like I respect parents. I respect it, and if you have more than one kid, like, because even with one kid it's hard, and I would just respect parents like that with their one. But even when you have more, it's still like, you know, more work, more things. And I feel like as a person, one, I don't think I will be able to handle it. And then I'm just happy. I'm just happy. I feel like if I wanted more, I probably would have one or another one already at this point. Because, you know, to like be with Natalie. But if you want more kids, go ahead. Go have those 5 to 10 kids that you want. Who's stopping you? I'm happy. And if people are happy, they're not. Because there's some people that like, no, it's gonna be alone. The baby's gonna be alone, and it's like someone. And I get that because coming from like a big family, and I think about that, like my baby's gonna be alone. But it's just like, it's like if I give her that, I feel like in my heart, it's like those things like where people like don't know for sure in their heart that they don't want any more kids. Like that was not me. Like I knew I wanted a kid, but now just thinking about the second one, it gets me like anxiety. It's just like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't, and it might come out selfish to Natalie because at first she didn't want siblings, and lately she's been like, I want a sibling, I want a sister, I want to feel like it is to be a sister. And I just look at her and I'm like, I can't give you. I could give you anything else, but I can't give you that, which is kind of tough. That makes it harder because at first she was just like, no, like she was happy, and now
it's cry.
It makes no, I'm not gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry for you. I have so many feelings.
Like, oh my god, how would I be without my siblings?
You have something to feel that way.
No, I'm happy. That's why I'm like, thank God my mom didn't think like me, because, and I think that, like, but it's just like, my mom was happy, like, having us, and I feel like if it was me, I would be such a bad, like, mother. Or I don't know if I feel like I would resent him. Maybe I'm wrong, like, because, you know, when Natalie, I didn't have that maternity, like, instinct, and then it changed. But I don't want to go and prove it, because right now my heart tells me that I'm happy how I am. I'm happy and I'm full, and I don't want to change that. I don't want to feel like in the long run maybe I resent my kid. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's like dumb thingy, but those are things that it's just like I'm happy. Like with another one makes me feel like I won't be happy. If that sounds messed up, but it feels like I just like I don't want it. Like I just don't. Okay. And I mean, me and Vinny had this like discussion because he feels the same way. Like he needs. Like that needs a sibling, and then just like no, comes to the whole it's my body thing. It's like, you know, like I try to, but it's like, and I tell him my argument is always like, well, it's not like I didn't give you kids. Like, you know, I did give you a kid. We had a kid, but now we kind of like let's like compromise, because I don't want to feel like I'm okay. To make him happy, I'm gonna give him this other kid, when in reality I'm not gonna be happy, because I was happy just having Natalie. Like,
and that can take a mental toll on yourself. Everyone, I feel like deep down you may not accept it, but everyone has, you know, they say follow your gut. So once you know how you feel inside, once you change it, it's at the end of the day, the one who's going to be affected would be you. And then what if you end up, like I'm saying, resenting the kid? Yeah, and people tell you, like, oh, you know, you're going to learn how to love it. And yes, maybe, but in the back of my head, it's always going to be like, this is not the life. Not that I'm saying that, you know, I got pregnant at 19 and that's what I planned my whole life. But it's like when you know, you just know. There's some things that you don't know how life is going to go, and you do accept certain things, and it comes and whatever, right? But there's other things where it's like when you already know in the back of your head, the way I see things, when you already know, it's probably because, you know, it's like you're like your gut or like something telling you like, no, maybe you shouldn't go down that path. And that's how I felt. Like when Natalie, it was just like, it wasn't like, oh, I never wanted kids, and then this. It was just like, I'm young, and oh my god, how I'm gonna do this, blah, 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 blah. It wasn't like I don't love her or I don't want her or stuff like that. I mean, not that I wanted her at the beginning, but it's just like, it wasn't that bad. I was like, I knew I would learn to accept it. It was just in the unknown. And with having another kid, when that comes up and it's like having more than one kid, it's just like, no, I don't want one. Like, I'm happy. Like, I just know that I'm not gonna change my mind. That's the way I see it. How about you? I don't have kids, so.
No, but how would you want to have, like, now? Because, like, me, when I didn't have kids, I wanted more than one kid. Like, how do you feel?
Well, I always knew that I didn't want a lot of kids. I felt like with 2, I was fine. I didn't want a bunch of kids. You know, I knew that, you know, living now in New York or living anywhere, kids are expensive. And, you know, I wouldn't want my kids to suffer. I feel like with 2, I'll be fine. And then, you know, if they get older, maybe if I want one and I'm like in a good age, then, you know, maybe I'll think about it. But then again, you know, like I don't, going through this, I've never been pregnant, I've never given birth. Maybe my idea changes. Maybe I hate it and I'm like, okay, after this one, no gentleman. Or maybe I love it and I'm like, fuck it, you know, I want to be pregnant the rest of my life. I'm gonna have 20 kids. You know?
I mean, the doctors always tell you, oh, because they're like, every woman's always saying after their birth they're not gonna come back or they don't want, and then they right back. So that's why at first I was like, okay, maybe, yeah, that's true. Because, you know, I guess they seen it, they're more experienced. But like I said, like, I just knew my heart.
I don't know. I feel like when I see people with like 1 kid, you know, it's not good to ask like, or like polite to say, when are you gonna have a kid, you know? Because one, you don't know that person's struggle. You never know.
Oh, if it's hard, it was even hard. Sometimes I have that. That's like sometimes people only have 1 kid because sometimes it was hard to conceive the first time and then with another one. So you never know. Not because they choose it, just because sometimes it just didn't happen. Some people just didn't happen. Like sometimes even people when you see them with no kids, like you'll be like, so you never want it. Some people, like I have people tell me, no, it's not I didn't want it. It's just it didn't happen, and now you know I'm a certain age, and
they could feel they could feel a certain way about it too. Like, oh, you know, it could, puede ser un dolor de ellos. Like, oh, you know, yeah, I want another one. I just my body can't take it. You know, some women, you know, it's not really.
I mean, and then I understand. So not to cut you. Not to cut you. Okay, yeah, go.
For every time she cuts me off, you know, guys.
No, you're right. I shouldn't cut you off.
For like, ves que they always say it's not talked about, but ves que women are more likely to ¿cómo se dice? Miscarry between 1 to 3 months. Yeah. That's why, you know, maybe they get pregnant pero lo pierden because their body just can't handle all of that. Nah, you just...
I lost it. That's why I always cut you off because I lose it. I know myself. Basic. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Give it 20 minutes. Oh
yeah. And I'm gonna cut off again. No, but oh no, but I was gonna say that sometimes though people do get curious. Like, you know, sometimes don't you wonder like, oh, why you only have 1? And I don't think you mean it as a disrespect. It just gets curious without you thinking that, well, maybe, you know, be more considerate. Because it has happened to me. Like, I tried, maybe it's not the best way to deal with it. Like, I have tried to ask, like, oh, I don't, like, mean to, like, you know, be nosy, but I'm just wondering. I mean, you don't have to answer, but, like, why do you have, like, 1 kid? Or why you just never want a kid? You know, like, what was it, like, you know? Because sometimes I kind of, like, and I don't think maybe it's good. Maybe I should work on that. Maybe I shouldn't ask people.
Or maybe there's a way to ask.
Maybe there's a way. Like, I try to be like, oh, you don't have the answer. I'm just... And most the people that, like, if I do, like, most people be like, oh, no, it's okay. Hey, tell me. I haven't gotten a person where, like, I don't want to talk about it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, maybe... Right now, it has worked the way I've done it. But what if I get someone that's just, like...
Mind your business.
Yeah. I mean, and I don't think people do that. Honestly, I don't think people do that, like, trying to be judgmental. I think in their head, it's just they grew up with this, the way they think. I'm like, well, damn. But like, because I think it like that. Sometimes I see it, and I'm like, I have that nice family. Like, I have a big family, and I love it. And sometimes when I think of Natalie, it's going to be me, Vinny, Natalie. And yeah, maybe she doesn't want kids either. Or maybe, and it's going to be like a small family. So I think that's when people see it. You're going to, like, not have a lot of people or with you. But in the bright side, that's how people chose to live. I think people just don't see it. Or they don't understand. That's a better way. They don't understand, like, why would you choose to live like this? And they don't see that, you know, they're happy living like that. Yep. Because maybe some people feel like, well, I'll feel lonely. Because sometimes I think of, damn, like, I'm going to have a really small family. And Nelly decides not to have kids. Or if she does, you know. But, like, I think about it and I have thought about it. But I'm like, you know what, I'll be okay. Because, you know, I feel like I have my other family. And I feel like Natalie, maybe it's not... Maybe she might resent me. I don't know, right? And nobody makes the right decisions. But I feel like she has a lot of people that love her. And I see it now. She has a lot of people that love her. So, it's just the way how you see it. Or some people just don't understand how you want to live your life because they're not living it that way. Or it's like out of the norm. Like, oh, I never seen anyone. Or never met anyone that didn't have kids. Or I never met anyone that chose to live like this, you know? So it's out of the norm of people. Especially in a Mexican household. We all have, we got like 50 kids. I think that's what makes it more like, you only have 1 kid? Where your other 3 kids?
That's your secret.
Where your other 3 chamacos at? Yeah, he thought you was gonna have 4 by now. I thought that too, you know, but I only have one. I could barely with this one. Tingnan mas. But yeah. Okay, guys, so that's the end of the video. And
don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for 86 followers.
Subscribers.
Oh, subscribers. I'm new to this world or whatever. Can you please cash app us like $1 each because we need new shirts and new clothing.
The subs are real right now.
Well, apparently I've been wearing the same box.
Anyways, if you guys are new here, welcome. And you guys gonna realize that I wear the same shirt in every video. And you don't get judged for it, but I just want to say, we wear the same shirt every day.
But at least I wash it.
And at least you wash it, yeah. Please, hygiene is very important. You know. And if you need some, let us know. We'll be glad to donate you some.
I've been smelling a little bit onion though.
Not me. Anyway, yeah, just stay clean. It doesn't matter if you wear the same shirt. Just wash it and that's it. You know, people are poor here, right?
Period. This pandemic.
Who are you to judge me? And my only shirt. Shit.
Thank you guys.
Bye. I'm poor. Bye.